Next. So human-animal conflict has increased over a period of time in all the landscape, not only in Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh, where it is and how it is, that we are also studying about this. In different landscape, we have tigers in NSTR, then leopards are all over, almost all over all the landscape. Elephants are there in north and southernmost portions. Wild goats, sloth bears. And these species are getting into conflict in some or the other situations. So we need to individually study them and have to take various measures. And almost this conflict situation has resulted in the loss of life of humans and also animals, and also a lot of crop damages. So today we are planning to have this primary launch of the scheme, sir, and once whatever the actionable points which are being discussed, all those in a full-fledged way, it is getting proposed to get launched on March 3rd, which is being the World Wildlife Day, sir. Next. So conflict sport hotspot. Andhra Pradesh is having 16 protected areas, 13 wildlife sanctuaries and 3 national parks. Mostly these are the biodiversity rich areas. You have a lot of animals in those areas. So these are the major hotspots. Other than in the natural habitat, we have a conflict in Anantapuram, Satyasai, Kurnool district, where we have a lot of black buck population occupying the outside natural habitat areas. So these are tiger, leopard, sloth bear, black buck, wild boars, spotted deers. These are the animals which are mostly in the conflict. There is, over the past 10 years, we have reported almost 71 human deaths, and we have seen in the other presentation that it is mostly due to the elephants, almost 54. And then animal deaths are also mostly the elephant, and most of the animals which are in conflict is the deer species which will be crossing the road, and some leopard or sloth bear deaths were also being reported. And cattle kills by mostly the carnivorous animals that is being reported, and human injuries 29, crop damages. It is 17,192 number crop damages were reported in the past 10 years, and we have paid, the government has paid almost 15 crores of money also as compensation to the farmers. Next. So the Hanuman is having like 11 number of actionable points, in which creation of like I'll discuss one by one. Next slide. Next slide. So first is the Hanuman Foundation. So when we think of like improving the system, whatever is already there, we need to have infrastructure and the manpower to support that. So we thought like Hanuman creating a foundation which under the Section 3 of Andhra Pradesh Societies Registration Act 2001 will empower us to receive more funds for the cause of wildlife conflict mitigation. So this with a governing body headed by the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, and the executive bodies and a direct dedicated officer who is looking after this foundation is envisaged at the state level, and we will have like more active regional level units and the division level units which will be able to enabling them to utilize the funds which were collected through this foundation. Next. Region Wildlife Rescue and Treatment Centers. So this is like whenever the animals in distress are rescued, we should have the facility to provide them prolonged treatment. Already we have 2 of the executive facilities, Vizag Zoo and Tirupati Zoo, with the treatment facilities available, and then in Bayaluti also Nagarjuna Srisailam Tiger Reserve we have 1 facility. This need to be upgraded with more infrastructure facilities to hold the animals for a longer time, emergency veterinary unit, isolation and quarantine wards. This kind of infrastructure are proposed along with the additional manpower, technical support in the form of a wildlife veterinarian, paravets, biologists and others to operate in the RWRTC. 4 are planned in the entire state. Next. This will be covering all the 26 districts of the state. Next. These are the pictorial representation, where are they located, and only in the Rajahmundry the existing facility need to be upgraded. All other 3 are already functional, but we can add on to that. Next. So along with the conflict, the forest team who are dealing with the mitigation, this is an extra aid for them to treat the animals and rescue, treatment and rehabilitation of the animals which need to be released back. Training for the wildlife ambulance team. All these things are planned at the RWRTC. They are like the major centers. they'll conduct internships and outreach and awareness programs how to deal with the man-animal conflict situation. Next. The third one is the rapid response vans. So this will be the field unit. The rapid response vans, whenever they receive the information, they will be able to